Have you ever loved someone so completely, your kid maybe, that they started flinching every time you walked into the room? Hannah is 38. Her son is 14. She has not missed a parent-teacher conference in 9 years. On the fridge, her color-coded family calendar has 6 columns, half of them Caleb's, and no white space. She thought that was love. Hannah is the children's librarian at the Jamaica Plain branch in Boston. On the bus home, she reviews Caleb's power school, quizzes, missing assignments, behavior notes, the way other people read the news. Tonight, she's made his favorite: sheet pan chicken thighs, brown rice, sliced avocado. Beside his plate, she has set a printout of 3 summer enrichment programs in the Berkshires and a new PSAT prep packet with a yellow sticky note that says, "Start with the verbal section, honey." Caleb is 14. He sits down. He looks at the packet. He looks at his mother. He doesn't pick up his fork. "Mom?" She's at the sink with a glass of water. "Mom, stop, please." She turns. His eyes are wet. His mouth is steady. He is clearly rehearsed. "You're not loving me." He takes a breath. "You're watching me." He pushes the packet across the table. He starts to say something else and stops. He gets up. He goes to his room. The door doesn't slam. It closes the way you close a door when the person on the other side is the problem. Hannah stands at the sink holding her glass. She does not drink. She does not move for a long time. The water gets warm in her hand. Through the kitchen window in the backyard below, a porch light is on. Someone is moving in the herb bed. Mrs. Ellsworth lives in the first-floor unit of Hannah's building, a 3-story Victorian on a tree-lined street in JP. She has been there 35 years. Hannah has been upstairs 9, the spring before Caleb started kindergarten. After Hannah's husband died 5 years ago, Mrs. Ellsworth left a covered casserole on the second-floor landing every Friday for 2 months. Hannah was too underwater to do more than nod thanks through the screen. Tuesday morning before work, Hannah walks down the side stairs and through the gate to the back garden. Mrs. Ellsworth is already on her knees in dark loam. She looks up at Hannah, then back at the soil. "Grab a trowel. Come help me." Hannah kneels beside her. Loam blacks the cuffs of her cardigan at the elbows. Mrs. Ellsworth lifts a young sugar maple out of a small black plastic pot, 2 feet tall, 6 leaves, roots tight in a white coil. "I'm planting her." Behind them, strung along the back porch railing, 5 kid-sized cotton t-shirts in 3 different sizes dry in the spring sun. The grandsons come on weekends. Mrs. Ellsworth does not ask why Hannah is in her garden on a Tuesday morning. Mrs. Ellsworth does not ask anything. The first sapling Hannah plants the way her hands have always done things. She digs a hole exactly the size of the root ball. She lowers the tree in. Then she packs the soil around it tightly, palms flat, knees bracing, pressing it firm with the weight of her shoulders, the way she has tucked Caleb in every night since he was 4. Mrs. Ellsworth watches but doesn't speak. She fills the watering can. She waters. 3 days later, before work, Hannah looks down through her kitchen window. The first sapling's leaves are limp, drooping at the tips. The green has gone dull. That evening, Mrs. Ellsworth comes out with a hand fork. She loosens the soil around the trunk. 2 inches. 3. She does not lift the tree out. She just opens space around it. Then she goes inside. On the bottom step of the back stairs, a second sapling sits in a clay pot, taller than the planted one, with breathing room on every side. Mrs. Ellsworth has never said anything about it. One morning, on her way upstairs, Hannah picks it up and carries it home. That night, she waters it on her kitchen windowsill. Her hands want to press the wet soil flat, the way they always do. She stops them, once. then again. That week, 2 leaves curl at the tips. Hannah reaches for the watering can. She catches herself. She watches the soil instead. 2 weeks later, at the tip of the highest branch, one small bud has opened to a fresh, almost translucent green. The Sunday after the bud opens, Hannah comes downstairs with her own coffee. In the far corner of the small yard stands a sugar maple, 35 years old. The trunk is wider than Hannah can reach around. Mrs. Ellsworth planted it the year she moved in. A wooden rain barrel sits beneath the downspout at the corner of the porch. Last night's storm has left it full to the brim. Drops are still sliding down the outside of the wood, soaking dark into the mulch ring around the maple. Mrs. Ellsworth is on the back step beside the barrel, drinking her own coffee. She does not turn when Hannah sits down beside her. A long silence. Mrs. Ellsworth tips her mug toward the tree. I planted her the spring my middle boy started talking back. Hannah waits. The barrel overflows in slow seams down the wood. I learned not to crowd her. Mrs. Ellsworth finishes her coffee, stands, goes inside through the screen door. Hannah sits a long time. After a while, she goes back upstairs. On her windowsill, the leaf has the shape of a sugar maple now. She kneels in front of it. She does not touch it. The next Sunday, Hannah is at the stove in her Jamaica Plain kitchen. Sheet pan chicken thighs again, brown rice, sliced avocado. There is no PSAT packet beside Caleb's plate. There are no printouts. On the windowsill, in the clay pot, the sapling sits in loose soil. The new leaf since last week has opened fully. Caleb comes out of his room. He sits down. He looks at the table. He looks at the windowsill. He looks at his mother. He picks up his fork. He eats 3 bites before he speaks. There's a cross-country tryout on Tuesday. Hannah is at the sink with a glass of water. She takes one full breath. She turns. Good. She rinses her glass and sets it on the rack. She sits down across from him. She picks up her own fork. Between them, on the windowsill, the small maple holds its leaves wide open to the room.